Hello, my friends. How are you? Always a pleasure to see you for another video. Today, we're going to talk about how Elon Musk has screwed over MAGA yet again. And I got to be honest with you, it's kind of a rough time in our lives right now, isn't it? And it's probably only about to get worse. But you have to find the humor in some things. And one of my favorite things in our timeline right now is how Elon Musk continues to mess with MAGA over and over. And he is breaking their little hearts over there on Twitter right now. I'm not going to call it X. I'm not some edgelord on the internet like Elon Musk. So we're definitely going to talk about that because he has got them all fired up yet again like he does. And they'll be back for more because they like it, I guess. I don't really know. Before I get into that, there is something I want to talk about real quick. I was watching a Midas Touch video earlier where they were discussing Honduras was saying maybe they would have America close down whatever military bases they have there. Just all the different things that Donald Trump is doing to piss off the rest of the world and causing them to retaliate in different sort of ways. I am not a foreign affairs expert. I wouldn't claim to know more than I actually know. It's one of the things I have to do on this channel, my friends. I have to know what I don't know. So I'm not going to talk about that topic, but what I am going to say, because I know a lot of people from different countries watch this channel, appreciate having you here. That's really cool that you're here. I want you to know, if this matters or it doesn't matter, there are a lot of Americans that are not on board with Donald Trump's bullshit, okay? I know that there are people in different countries that are kind of worried, what's he going to do, what's going on with him, and we don't really know either. But we don't stand with him in his crazy bullshit. There is a lot of us that think the way that I do, and I'm sorry that he's doing things that is making you nervous, making threats and things like that. I don't know what comes of it. I really don't, because if I know anything about Donald Trump, he's just a big bully and he's trying to get a reaction. If you give him a reaction, then he thinks he's won. But if you don't give him a reaction, sometimes bullies go away and sometimes that makes him even more upset. I want you to know we're not all standing with Donald Trump on this bullshit that he does. I hope that helps, all right? So let's get back to Elon Musk pissing off MAGA yet again. Elon Musk has decided that he is going to change the algorithm of X, you know, X, Twitter. I said I wasn't going to call it X, didn't I? Twitter, that little hate website over there where they all gather around and do their little hate speech thing that they do. Well, Elon now wants to change the algorithm so that it shows more positivity over on Twitter. That's right, my friends. Today we're going to take a heartwarming journey through the positivity of Twitter. Earlier while I was driving, I was making myself crazy because I was thinking about this video and I kept saying probability in my head, and I'm like, it's not probability. Here's what I was actually thinking, all right, my friends? I'm like, it's not probability. What is that positive word for positivity? Oh, positivity. That's what I've been looking for. So what I mean to tell you is my old brain is slipping on me, my friends, and the very word I was thinking about was the word I was using to think about you guys get the fucking point. Anyways, Elon Musk has found himself very upset with the website or app that he bought and how negative it is, which is shocking considering that he bought it for the negativity. Elon Musk is an absolute monster. He's a fucking menace, that man. And he bought Twitter. He may have outsmarted MAGA again. I don't want to give him too much credit because I do believe also that he is a hateful little prick himself, but he bought it solely for the purpose of controlling information, as we know. That's what Elon Musk wanted to do. Now, there must be a reason that a man that rich wants to control information. What is it that he wants? Well, a couple things. It turns out all that money didn't buy Elon a whole lot of happiness in his life, did it? Yeah, he's a real grumpy Gus over there. Real upset that nobody's paying enough attention to him. And if he could be the center of attention on the internet's town square, my God, wouldn't that be fantastic? Turns out it didn't make him feel any better. Elon Musk is just an empty shell of a man. And at this point, he kind of fucking deserves it, right? But we know that. He wanted to be the center of attention. Look at Elon Musk. Look at all these great things he's doing. Yes. And there's no amount of praise or money or anything that will ever make that man feel better. Just the way it is. And I don't care if he ever feels better. But there also must be a reason he wanted to control information. Well, I think he's still got a lot of popularity amongst obviously the crypto bros, things like that. There's a lot of people that made a lot of money from Elon Musk off of his Tesla stocks. I know a few people myself that did very well buying Tesla early. I don't even know if those people have jobs anymore. They made a lot of money. What I'm trying to say is there are a lot of people out there that are very loyal to Elon Musk because of the things he did before he went over to MAGA. That was not enough power for him. So he decided he was going to grab up Twitter, turn it into a hate space for MAGA people under the guise of free speech. You guys know, do any of you know a person like that in your life that just says the most horrible shit in the world? I grew up with people like that. Like, they would just say god-awful shit to you. And if you would push back and go, what the fuck is your problem? Why are you talking to me like this? They go, I have freedom of speech. You guys ever been around people like that? It wasn't until I got older and I started reading, I did a little bit of reading, and I would always start to respond to them then. Do I look like I'm from the federal government to you? Do you feel like you're being prosecuted for your speech right now? And they would always respond, huh? Which means the conversation went fucking nowhere. But people that always talk about their freedom of speech and how they're being censored always want to say the most horrible shit that's come out of anybody's mouth, and they consider any pushback on that, any disagreement, any response to what they say that is not agreeing with them as a violation of their freedom of speech. Can you believe the fucking arrogance you must have to think that your opinion is the only one that matters? And if you didn't say that, if you didn't agree, then your free speech has been violated. Yeah. I guess people that think like that think freedom of speech applies to them and them only. They sound like entitled brats to me, but I could be fucking wrong about that. I've been wrong before in my life. I don't know. I may have it all wrong. Anyways, what I've learned is anytime somebody starts bitching about censorship and then a new platform shows up and people go, you need to go to that platform because you're not censored, I know that place is going to be a fucking cesspool, is what it's going to be. I remember a few years ago, you guys know Rumble, the video sharing webpage, came up and people started running to Rumble. Not a lot. I don't think it really took off. But that when they said we're an uncensored platform for videos, I knew it was just going to be a hate speech platform. It was just going to be real ugly. And I remember people telling me when I was doing trucking YouTube videos, they're like, dude, you need to go to Rumble so you don't get censored. Let me tell you something. I have been doing YouTube in some capacity for well over 10 years now, and I have never ever had so much as a community guideline strike. And I talk like this. Can you believe it? You know why? Because I'm not actually breaking the fucking rules. I read the goddamn things, and I'm allowed to say what the fuck I'm saying. And every once in a while, my friends, this is a monetized channel, of course. I'm telling you this for a reason. Every once in a while, I put out a video, and it gets the little yellow monetize sign, which means limited monetization, which means they're probably not going to play a whole lot of ads on that. A video that would have, I don't know, hypothetically made you $200 off that video. You might make $2, you might make $20, right? And I've always accepted that as, all right, I got a little bit out of line, shit happens, on to the next video. It's never bothered me that I fucking went a little too far. This one might get limited monetization, who fucking knows, right? But the point is, it's always going to be a fucking cesspool. Always. So when Elon Musk says, oh, we're going to do away with censorship, everybody with their head not in their ass knows full well that he was saying that was a dog whistle, where he said, come over here and say all your hateful shit. So maybe I'll do the weave like Donald Trump. Back to what I was saying earlier, he had so much support of some crypto bros, people that have bought his stock, maybe even people on the left still, and that wasn't enough for him. So he specifically said, we're going to stop censorship on Twitter because he said it because, sorry, I got ahead of myself in my brain there. He said it because he knew it would attract MAGA. That's exactly why he did that. And now he was MAGA's hero. He has given them a place where they can say all the bullshit in the world that they want to say. He didn't fucking mean that. What he meant was, pay attention to me, help me win an election so that I can continue to plunder the United States for all of its fucking resources, which is definitely the goal of Elon Musk. Elon Musk, what a fucking guy, right? So, anyways, the point is, now he has said there's just too much negativity over there on Twitter. Who would have thought that inviting a bunch of MAGA into your home, basically your web page, would have brought negativity. I don't invite MAGA people anywhere because I fucking know better, all right? I'm not that dumb that I would think that this would be a good plan. But he knew full well what he was doing. He was just trying to get them over there to support him. That way, Elon Musk, when he swoops in to save the day to help Donald Trump win an election, MAGA owes him something at that point. And that's kind of the way a lot of this shit works. So, boy, so it's funny. There was one lady, I don't know who she was. I don't even know if she's like a well-known person or whatever. I just happened to see the post over on, I think Blue Sky. Somebody had reposted it. And she was mad at Elon Musk and said, you lured us here under the guise that we would have free speech. It was like a mile long because when you get a MAGA worked up, they fucking type for days, don't they? Holy shit. No punctuation, no capitalization. And then when you ask them to clear that up so you can read it, then they get mad at you because apparently everything MAGA does is your fault. But anyways, what was funny about it is she started it off with, you lured us here because of free speech. Yeah, well, this is kind of a you problem. You're dumb enough to get lured into something, all right? Listen, I've been there, all right? I've fallen for some bullshit in my life. Here's what you do. You don't whine and bitch and complain about it. You live and you learn and you move the fuck on, all right? It is now apparent to you that Elon Musk will do everything he can along the way to betray you. Now, if I know MAGA, that's not good enough for them. They will come back for more. Listen, I run this YouTube channel, right? These MAGA dorks don't fucking like me, but they keep coming back. There's a pattern with them. If you verbally abuse them, they keep coming back for more. They voted for Donald Trump, who does not like them. I'm getting to a point on this video where sometimes I keep verbally abusing the same guy over and over. I don't know if we need to establish a safe word so I know when to stop or what we need to do. Look, it's not the first time in my life I've had to work with a safe word, all right? We can work this out. What I'm saying is there is a trend, a pattern amongst MAGA. It's why they voted for Donald Trump. He don't like them. He tells them every day that he don't like them. And Elon Musk has told them over and over that he don't like them, and they get off on this shit. They fucking love it. They come back, they vote for it, they support it, all these things, and fucking it's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious, my friends. And another thing, though, Elon Musk and his changes to the algorithm. One of the new rules of Twitter, did you guys see this shit? One of the new rules of Twitter is you won't be able, I don't know verbatim the wording, so cut me some slack here, but you won't be able to criticize public figures. It's one of the new rules of Twitter. Look, I just read it on the internet. I'm not saying it's true. I just read it on the internet. Let's say that it is true. Who is Elon Musk talking about? Elon Musk. Elon Musk is making a rule that you can no longer criticize Elon Musk on Elon Musk's platform. And with that, Elon Musk may have possibly become a bigger bitch than Donald Trump, whining and crying and bitching about what other people said about you, to the point that now you're making a rule. Now you can't criticize a public figure. How about that? How about that? But listen, my friends, maybe I'm being naive, but every day Elon Musk continues to push the buttons of MAGA and make them more and more angry. I know I said in the last video that that I was just kind of hoping that maybe this was his plan all along. Elon Musk infiltrated MAGA on purpose so that he could destroy it from the inside, end the MAGA movement for good, come out and finally tell us all what his grand plan was, and we find out that he really was a genius. He's just a really good manipulator also. You don't have to be a good manipulator to get MAGA on your side. You just have to be a little bit manipulative. You don't have to be that good, honestly. I could probably get him on my side if I tried real hard. start making him believe all the shit I believe in. It wouldn't be that damn difficult. But anyways, I just have that tiny sliver of hope that that's going to happen. But unfortunately, like I did say in the last video, any man that's got that kind of money never gave a damn about someone else along the way anyways, because I can guarantee you, my friends, if for some reason I become a very rich man, I won't have that much money. That's for damn sure, because there were people along the way that need help, right? And it's never going to be that. Elon Musk never set out to plan to take down MAGA and then expose it to all of us and let us know that he was really doing the Lord's work. All it is Elon Musk saw a gullible group of people that are treating an elderly man that stuffs cheeseburgers down his throat all the time as the second coming of Christ. And he said, before that man drops off the planet, I'm going to swoop in and I'm going to take leadership of that same group. I'm going to manipulate them. But Elon Musk is miscalculating just a little bit because he is finding that it's not as easy to convince them of the things that he's saying, because sometimes some of the things he's saying have to do with being like a reasonable, decent person. When you're talking about censorship, now don't think I'm calling Elon a reasonable, decent person, but when you talk about censorship, a lot of times when you break the rules on a platform is because you're being an asshole. So when he says censorship, he's talking about stop being an asshole, right? And he's never going to get them over to his side. But I believe that I see right through this. This is exactly what Elon is trying to do. He's trying to take over the MAGA movement and get everyone to come with him. And he's doing good work for us, I think, indirectly, because he will fracture them. He will cause them to scatter in different directions. I am waiting for them to all boycott Twitter. Hopefully that happens. And then it will take them a couple years to really decide on the platform they're all going to come together on. It won't be fucking Blue Sky. I got to give Blue Sky a little bit of credit. Laura Loomer had went over, created a Blue Sky account and did not even post anything before she was banned. I know a lot of people on the right screaming censorship. She's being censored. Blue Sky knew what she was going to do. She's already proven that she's a hateful fucking person, and they did the right thing. If you can't follow the terms of service of the app that you're using, it's no one else's fault that you couldn't be bothered to fucking read. With that said, my friends, I am starving to death. This place I'm at has some, decent hot dogs as far as truck stop hot dogs go. You at least probably won't shit yourself, and that's as good as it gets here sometimes. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to head on down the road, all right? Bye now.